Hey everyone, it's Ruger. Welcome back. Today I just want to briefly discuss the difference between Airbnb and Hipcamp, and more specifically how it relates to my listing here of Camp Desert Dogs. So, as I mentioned before, I have Camp Desert Dogs both on Hipcamp and Airbnb, and the reason I did that was because more people know about Airbnb, they know about all the other type sites, and very few people, there's a small group that know about Hipcamp because it's more for the camping or outdoorsy folks, and hopefully, it's been getting a lot of traction and name recognition, and more people have been using it to kind of book their camping stay. But let me show you the difference. As I mentioned before, Camp Desert Dogs is not a glamp site. Here I'm charging $41 a night. During the week, I do offer, I believe it's 10% discount. But Hipcamp is more for people that want to rent portions of the land for simple camping trips. They want to do either, hey, you have the whole plot of land, or hey, I have a couple extra acreage and go ahead and camp. Or, I have some working farm or ranch and you can come, because I've stayed at a winery before. I've seen a couple horse ranches here, kind of seen things of that. But I think the majority of the bookings here are simple plots like mine, where it's just the owner has a plot of land and they want to rent it out. And we'll kind of go through, as you can see, as I kind of switch the listing, the color on the map changes to show you where that is. So there's a couple places that do differ, but I would say anywhere between the 25 to under 100 range. This one's different because they're marketing towards a film crew kind of base camp. I would say this is on the higher end, along with our property. This one as well, 55. But on average, you're going to get about $25 to under 100. As you see here, they're all simple plots of land. It's not a glamping experience. This one has kind of some tables and chairs. Not sure if it's included or they brought it. Always going to have that fire ring. Some have better views. Others have kind of just been cleared out, a way to de-stress and get out of the wild. This one here, it's old little building that was built. It's actually, I've seen it on the way to our properties. It looks pretty cool. $75 a night. But again, you're looking at these small plots of land, small acreage that people are renting. They're trying to just offer up a place for you to go off-roading, take your RV, go car camping. Just go out there and disconnect from the city. And that's what we have. All right, let's go back to Camp Desert Dogs. And that's what we have looking at this map here. And as you can see, there's a lot of plots on this map as well. When I first started, I would say maybe there were 3, not including myself. So 4 in total. We were 4 in total. And now it's been growing as people realize, hey, I can offer my plot of land that I've had for many years, or I have extra space that I can offer. And it's been growing more and more, people adding. So you can see with the smaller amount of reviews or no reviews, those might be newer campsites. This one has 42, so it's been around for a while. And now when we compare it to Airbnb, those are normally glamping sites. So again, I thought, let me switch over to Airbnb here. So I have kind of general same map area. I have our campsite. Here I have it at $40 a night. Camp Desert Dogs. As you see, there's very few places. You looked at the other map, and It's kind of hard unless you know which one is Camp Desert Dogs to kind of find it out. But here I am, $40 a night, all by myself, kind of in the center of that map, top center. But if you look at everything else, I'm the third cheapest. So we see a $25 one. Let's see, we see another $40 one. So that one is just vacant land where you can go camp. So he's talking about seeing the constellations. See, the $40 a night is a private room. Then you have mine, and then far into the city, another private room for $50 a night. And that's the thing I noticed with Airbnb. People are looking for glamping, right? Glamorous camping or fancy camping, opposed to just roughing it on Airbnb. They're not looking for sites like mine or this gentleman's over here. I have gotten a couple bookings, but due to Airbnb having some trouble reading that my Hipcamp was booked, it was double bookings, and I had to reach out to that person, apologize, and say, hey, it's actually booked for the night. I think I've had that twice happen. I think they finally fixed the issue. But normally people are looking at something else. I've been on Airbnb with Camp Desert Dogs for about, I would say, 6 months or more. Definitely under a year. And I have yet to get one booking that's gone through. So not a double booking or anything of that sort. Because again, people are looking for either a private bedroom, they're looking for the whole house to rent. So this one here is a farm stay. So to me that'd be a glamping experience. But if we click on it, it's actually the house. So it's in a beautiful area, but you get the house. So that's a great break from nature or from the city. And someone you get to be in nature, but for the most part you're still indoors, AC, climate controlled, do all that stuff. That is not what Camp Desert Dogs is. Let's see. Here's one for $475. That's like a back lot to kind of store stuff. Again, the $40 one is a private room. We look, someone's renting out a house for $100. So this situation here, in the same general area as that I had in Airbnb, it's just myself, $40, and then this gentleman here at $25 a night. So his looks pretty cool. You got some boulders, go bouldering, put a tent somewhere, go fly your drone. He's got his motorcycle. But that's been the main difference I've seen between Airbnb and Hipcamp. And I don't think it's ever going to take off in regards to just roughing it type camp or rustic campsites like mine. I think it's strictly going to be these private rooms. I know when I travel, I do look for, when I look at Airbnb, I'm looking for a house or a room or things where I can stay, recharge, charge my equipment, charge my laptop, Wi-Fi to be able to work remotely. And of course, I want to be able to shower and recharge. Sometimes when I vacation, that's when I'm looking at the Hipcamp itself because it's a lot cheaper. I like the camping part of it opposed to the glamping part. But that's been the main difference. And again, I've been on Airbnb, I think, over 6 months. And I think I'm finally going to take off Camp Desert Dogs from Airbnb. I'm still going to use it for personal reasons, you know, when I travel and I vacation. But I don't think I'm going to have Camp Desert Dogs there. I'm going to stay strictly to Airbnb because I've been getting a lot more bookings there. It's more enjoyable. It's kind of the community I'm after and kind of searching for people that want that cheaper campsite, cheaper in price. They're able to rough it. They're not complaining if there's no Wi-Fi or if it's too quiet or no light. You know, these are things people are looking. But that's it. I just wanted to show you guys Airbnb and Hipcamp. if you're looking into getting into buying some land or getting a private room or renting out your house hacking, anything of that sort, go ahead and do a similar comparison. Look into what other apps are being used in your area, if they're inundated with bookings, with listings. Kind of look at that and compare it before you place it on one app compared to another, or before it might be beneficial to place it on both. But for me, it's going to be easier to just manage it on Hipcamp. So that's all. So have a great day, everyone, and stay safe.